So we're back with another super quick, super easy project. I thought I was done making journals for a while, but I decided to make this really fast journal. I'm actually using a little composition book. This one measures about 5.5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. Doesn't have nearly as many pages in it, so it will go together very quickly. I've been working on it about a half hour, and my paper's cut and ready to throw in, so it won't take too long to do this. I wanted to show this one, first of all, so that you can see how versatile this is, but also I'm using scraps. Every single bit of paper that I've cut here, with the exception of 4 pieces, and I'll show you those in a minute, were from my scrap bins. I just went through, I found all sorts of paper. Some of them, like this one, kind of reminds me of street signs, so I went ahead and got that one. This will actually be the inside of my covers. This will be my front cover and my back cover. This was one of the pieces of paper, these 2 pieces here, that I cut from a new sheet only because they were travel signs, and it's for a travel journal. And those are from hot off the press. It's called Roadsides. It's a road signs. It's a 12 by 12 sheet. And then this piece here, well, these 2 pieces here were from an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper from hot off the press called Old Postcards. And other than that, the rest of these are just papers that I had in my scraps, from K & Company, from Die Cuts with a View, from all sorts of places. I don't even know where they're all from because they were just scraps. This is hot off the press. So they're just going to go together to make a real quick journal, and I will be back to show you the rest of it in just a little bit. Thanks, bye. So we're back. It took about a half hour to get all the paper in, get everything glued down. And so I'm just going to do the next step. The first thing that I'm going to do is put the words Travelog along the side. That's what this particular journal's for. I was going to use the tea dye ink from Tim Holtz, but that's not showing up well. So let's change that. I'll use my Excelsior black dye pad here. I'm using these stamps that I recently purchased from Studio G that I just picked up at Michael's. Just simple little stamps, and I'm just going to write the word Travelog down the side of the log, the journal. Just simply says Travelog. And now I have this little rub-on from making memories, and I think right about here I'm going to just rub on this saying, it says Fond Memories. Let's pull that right off. Another one got on there. There we go. Probably put another embellishment or something on it later on the front. And then on the inside, I'm not going to ink the pages or anything. You can see I put quite a bit of paper in here every few pages. So I'm not going to do a whole lot more to that. However, I am going to add just some things for her to use. I'm going to put in some tabs here, and some little sticky note flags that can be used as journal spots. And then I have these little self-adhesive clear envelopes that I've had from a long time from 3L. These aren't very large, they're just, a couple inches, I think, 2.1 by 2 inches, so not very big. Now I don't want to stick those in because I want those to be available. So with those, I'm just going to have these little clips I just picked up at the office supply store for $1 or something like that. I'll just clip those in, they come around flat. And then I have another little clip here. I'll just clip on another page so it's available to use. Like so, and things can be clipped in there and stuck in there. So a few more little tabs here to add, maybe right here. And then I'll leave a little note right there. And then I'm ready to go ahead and tape up, or I'm going to complete my binding, and then I will add my ribbon, and this will be ready to go. So just a quick project. I'll show you the finished project when it's all done. Thanks. So there's just a couple more steps to finish up this book. If you saw the larger journal, you know that we put several pieces of ribbon to help with the binding. I took some Tim Holtz tape to put along the binding, and I'll Mod Podge that, or well, actually the glue I'm using is this Glue-N-Sil from Inkessentials, and I like it better than the Mod Podge. It just seems to do a little bit better job for what I'm using it for. I still use Mod Podge on some applications, but I really like this for the books. It's got a matte finish. I took ribbon. This is gold ribbon that I just picked up at my local Joann's by Ribbon Trends. And then I have willow and orchid here from Gifts International that I had mentioned earlier on a post. And then I have a Tim Holtz Muse charm here that says Moments. The last thing that I need to add to this is I found this little Making Memories pewter charm that has a sticky back on it, and it just says happy. I think that'll be a good thing to finish up right here in the corner. So that completes the book, and I'll just finish up the last final touches. I will trim off these ends and apply a match to it so that it won't fray out, and I'll get this Mod Podged and we're ready to go.